Hello parents and children. I am Elise Erdt teaching an early childhood art lesson on artist Frida Kahlo using oil pastels for Hispanic Heritage Month. They should have different boxes for art that the children are taking care of during the week and adding to them with your help. They can bring these to art class on their own. Today they will bring their color box to the carpet, and they will be at their carpet square or the desk. Their color box is anything which could have colors like markers, crayons, oil pastels, or even wet chalk. You could have a little cup of water and they can use chalk if they don't have crayons or some of the other things. So they can also mix things together. They can use crayons and markers. This is a pre-recorded video, so you need to supervise your child during the art lesson and work with them. They should be making their own self-portrait today while I am making mine for the length of the pre-recorded video. Please refer any questions and send me pictures, of course, to Grantel, Grantel, at epsnj.org. It is important that they repeat the words of the day out loud to you and answer questions about their art to you. Boys and girls, today we will make a self-portrait based on the artwork of a Hispanic artist, Frida Kahlo. So you will need paper box and your color box, which just means they'll need papers and colors. That could be crayons or markers. We will start by looking at artist Frida Kahlo, a Hispanic artist from Mexico. Everybody say Mexico, and everybody say Hispanic. We will notice her bold color choices for her self-portrait. Here's a picture of Frida Kahlo. A self-portrait just means that you're looking in the mirror and you draw yourself. And she drew herself a lot. Okay. Here we see a picture of her self-portrait. You can see how she used her colors. She used a lot of pink and red, some bold, strong black lines, and she put shapes around herself. These are all things that she likes, and she put them in her picture. So today you're going to make yourself using very strong, bold colors like Frida Kahlo, and then put some shapes around yourself just like she has here. For example, she has circles and some triangles. She even put some wings and other shapes like flowers, things that she likes. So you can also put things around yourself just like her. Today, you will use bold color choices and lines to express yourself in your own self-portrait while I make mine. Everybody is working together, even though I am here and you are there in your house. You make your art with mine, and you also make your own art. You don't need to copy my art. She was influenced by clothing. I'm going to show you a picture of dresses, her in some dresses. Here she is in dresses from the Tehuana tribe traditions in Mexico on her mother's side. She's in the center of the picture, and you can see the kind of beautiful dresses that they wore. She also wore dresses from her father's side, who was Spanish, and she would visit her Spanish grandmother and wear Spanish dresses from her father's side. You can see how in the clothing are a lot of bold colors and lines. And she used those in her painting. Imagine making your own self-portrait using many bold color combinations, shapes, and lines while you draw yourself just like her. Okay, so I'm going to give you a minute. Everybody get ready. Put your paper in front of you. Okay, everybody can see my paper here. I'm going to get started. I'm going to draw myself, but you are going to draw yourself. Maybe I'll start with the eyes or the nose or the mouth or my hair or my neck. You decide what you're going to start with and what color you're going to use. Maybe I start with a crayon. You might want to look in the mirror first to see what you look like, and then come back and finish your work. Let's choose colors based on how we feel. Are you happy or sad or mad today? And we can also use strong lines and shapes. I use some green, some blue, different colors from the rainbow. Right now I'm smudging. Can everybody say smudge? And then you can try that. You can also create texture. Everybody say texture. If I have chalk and I'm using chalk, I can even mix crayons and chalk and create textures. So we're mixing things together because everybody has different colors in their box. Feel about hair. Let's change the color of the hair. Maybe I want some green hair today. Go in, use some strong lines. We're going to put color everywhere in the picture. I'm mixing different crayons. Over here, maybe I want to add some purple with my hair. Now let's really use our muscle today and put a lot of energy back and forth in the color. Maybe I want to add some markers as I go. You can use any markers, boys and girls, whatever you have at home. And using markers, I can, just like crayons, I can go back and forth like that. I can also crisscross colors. Maybe I'm feeling a little bit yellow also. Go in, add some yellow. I might want to change colors by putting one color on top of the other. notice how I'm really putting a lot of energy into coloring, back and forth. Maybe I need to find a place for a color everywhere. And I can put one color on top of the other as well. Again, if I'm using some chalk, I can go in there, can really pressing hard. I can create even some colors with chalk. I come in there and give some braids to my hair. Even I'm drawing myself, I'm adding things that I want, just like Frida Kahlo might do. So I'm adding some braids and some other colors. How do the colors that you're using make you feel? Do you feel more purple? Do you feel blue? Do you feel more green today? Do you feel yellow? Do you feel orange? Do you feel red? How do those colors make you feel? Do they make you feel mad or happy or sad? You decide. Now, boys and girls, let's look at Frida Kahlo's. She loved flowers in her hair. What do you want to add to your hair? I put some braids. You decide what you're going to put in your hair. She also loved to wear strong color combinations, different colors. Here we see pink next to green. Now, let's talk about what your shapes you're going to put around yourself. So maybe you want to put some black, maybe you want to put some red, yellow, orange, all the rainbow colors. Maybe you want to add some shapes, okay? I'm going to add some different shapes like her and some flowers. Maybe you think about what's your favorite things. Do you want to add bikes around yourself? Whatever you like. If you like bicycles, if you like flowers or a certain toy, why don't you draw that around your art? So when I'm making my art, I'm taking my time. I'm not in a hurry. And I'm going to draw now the things that I like around my picture of myself. And you should do the same. Your picture is going to look different from mine. Using different shapes that I saw her use, circles. She also was using triangles. I can try drawing a triangle that has 3 sides, maybe putting different colors inside or outside. Feel free to use some of the shapes that I'm using. We can also add different kinds of lines. So everyone say lines. So we can add some striped lines. And here I'm using a lot of circles for my hair, I'm adding some curly hair also. And I'm also adding some more triangles. And let's try some zigzags, a zigzag line like the letter Z. Again, if we're using chalk, we could try different colors with whatever we're using. We can mix things together. So now I'm mixing markers and some chalk. Whatever you have at home is good. And I'm just mixing lines and colors. If you have a pen also, feel free to draw some lines. Some of you might have pencils or pens. We can also draw with a pen over a crayon. And that creates a little bit of a texture. Okay, if you're working with oil pastels, then you can also go like this and pull colors, smudge them together. So, boys and girls, stop for a minute and look at your artwork. Ask yourself, how do you feel about your color choices? What is the relationship between the various colors that you chose? Do they make you feel happy, sad, or mad? What do you think of Frida Kahlo's color choices? Here she's using a lot of black, a lot of pink, a lot of red, and some yellow and orange, and she's mixing colors. So you could feel free to mix colors. You can mix colors with crayons by putting one color over the other. I'll show you that also. Is your artwork strong like Frida's? She was not afraid to be different and think for herself. And she used strong color combinations as well in her painting. And her art was influenced by clothing. Maybe you have clothing at home that have strong colors and shapes. Maybe after this you might want to add some clothing to your art, just like Frida Kahlo, and draw some of the shapes you see there as well. I am mixing one crayon on top of the other. So notice when I put blue on top of red, it makes it a little bit purple. So I just mixed purple. if I want to take blue and add it to yellow, let's see what color it's going to make. And you can try this. So here I just mixed green. So I put blue on top of yellow. Okay, but I can also mix orange by putting red on top of yellow. Now I want you to do your own work. Why don't you try mixing colors? I don't know what color you're going to mix. Let's try it out. In the meantime, I think we should make 2 pictures today. So I have one portrait here, like Frida Kahlo, of myself, and in this one I feel all of these different colors. I was wondering how you're feeling in your picture, and if you want to make another one as well. Okay, so get another piece of paper. So I'm going to go ahead and use strong color combinations, colors that are different from one another, like blue and orange, and then I'm going to also start mixing them. In this picture I feel a little different. I'm going to add some more red and orange. Let's see if you can make your picture different also. Now here I'm going to start mixing some colors. Here, maybe for the eyes, I'm going to mix some blue into red to make some purple. If you have a black crayon, you could go in and use your black crayon and add details. Maybe you want to make the eyes. Let's see our nose. Maybe feel your nose. You have 2 nostrils. 1, 2. And then your mouth, you have a top and a bottom lip. If you want, we can also add ears. Ears are bigger than what you think. They're a little bit bigger than your eyes. So if you add your ears. So I'm going to give myself some shorter hair, okay? This time. Maybe my Maybe I want my hair to be blue this time. Think about colors and shapes, boys and girls. So can you find a way to use all the colors of the rainbow in your art? The rainbow colors are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Here I have a yellow chalk. I can mix that in with the crayons. And don't be afraid to add strong shapes and colors like Frida Kahlo in her art. So I'm going to add maybe some more. I don't know what you're going to choose for your hair for this one. Try a different color. If you tried green or blue for one, maybe try a different one. I'm trying orange for this one. Maybe I could even add purple in my hair. Do you have shoulders? Look at your shoulders, see if you have room. Put something that you like in there. I like riding bikes, maybe in the border. Some of you like riding bicycles. I also like mountains, so I'm going to put mountains in my art in the around. What do you like? Do you like flowers? Or going to the park? Maybe there's trees. What do your colors make you think of? I added a tree in mine. What did you add in yours, boys and girls? I also like going to the grass at the park, so I'm going to add some grass. One way you can get very strong color is use a lot of energy in your hand. So you're going to go back and forth with the crayon. That way you can get a very strong, shiny, dark color. So notice I made my chin green by putting a yellow chalk over a blue crayon. So we can mix things together and make a different color just by putting one on top of the other. Okay, boys and girls, I want you to stop what you're doing and talk to your parents about your work, what the colors mean to you, how you feel about them, and all the different colors that you used. I hope that your pictures are more colorful than mine are. I know that I made myself look very colorful today, trying to draw in the manner of Frida Kahlo. And I hope you did too. Okay? Nice to see you again. Everybody, time to clean up. It's very important to put all your things back in your boxes so you know where they are. So children should be helping parents and cleaning up after themselves. Put all your colors back in the color box so you have them for next time. Your papers go back in the paper box. Okay? Thank you, boys and girls. Have a wonderful day.